Now, going back this morning for a moment to the first reading, which was a reading from the letter to the Hebrews, I don't know if it is, nothing in this life is a coincidence. It's all somehow or other, it fits into the plan of God. And isn't it interesting in the first reading this morning, here we have the importance of taking an oath. And here we are on the eve of the inauguration of a new president here in this country. And tomorrow, Joseph Biden, our president-elect, will take an oath and promise to do what is right for the people, and promise to observe the Constitution, and promise, rather than looking for what is good for him, he will work for the good of all people. And so taking an oath is very, very important. And so it brings us to the question of truth. How truth is so important. And maybe all of us, without condemning anybody in particular, all of us need to look at this and ask ourselves, how truthful are we? And truth becomes very, very, very important in our leaders. If we can't trust our leaders, who can we trust? And we read then in the reading also, and in the responsorial psalm, God is always faithful to his promises, always. So God never lies. It's impossible for God to lie. And so when we lie, we're not really doing what God wants us to do. It's very important to be sincere and to be aware of what we say and what we promise, and to keep our promises. And to remember, it's very important to remember, and all of us need to be reminded very often, almost on a daily basis, and maybe many times throughout the day. Life is not all about us. Life is not all about me, but I am all about life. That is very, very important for us to remember. And that will be part of the oath that the new president will take tomorrow. And I hope he keeps that in his mind, that from now on, life is not all about him, but he is all about life, what is best for the people. And we can see when somebody takes that oath, or a particular oath, and does not keep his promise, we can see the damage and the harm that can do. And that is why when somebody goes to court and becomes a witness, or is accused of something, and you take an oath that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And then, if you continue to lie after doing that, that is one of the worst offenses one can commit. It's called perjury, which is quite a serious sin. In other words, I promise to tell the truth, and then you lie. Hopefully, we will never do that, or never have done that in our lives.